sister fight with boyfriends. All my bills paid, a nigga still need more ends. We say fuck a nigga, it look like we need more friends. Blame me for participation, it come from both ends. Garfield niggas only in for their own health. You got it on your own, but watch out for their wrong step. Keep asking for the shit, nigga get the wrong help. The recovery process can make you take the wrong left. All that shit held in, I hope you got some long breath. Admitting to your wrongs like you grown, that's a strong step. I'm hanging on with all my might, from my life a strong belt. Pistol in my face, but I can tell you how the chrome felt. And through the storm and through the weather and even through the rain, I don't think they understand the underdog thing. And through the struggle and through the hate and overcoming pain, there's a blessing at the end of your tunnel, man.
From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help, the game remain the same. Too much pain, too much pain. From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help, the game remain the same.
You're doing great
time for pain, too much pain.
Now we living in the ghetto, riding metros, hanging on the shaky life, walking on jello. I used to want to be the one to say hello. Did it ever make a real friend, nigga? Hell no. I feel like I was better off mellow. Then I went and lost my cousin, thinking where the kill go. I tried fast, but I had to learn to sell slow. You did your job and took the rap, but homie, where your bail go? Now everything is just seeming like a mystery. It piss you off every time thinking about your history. We was cool, now you wanna throw your fist at me. All this because your girlfriend blew a kiss at me. Now he dissing me, I'm wishing he'll really stop motherfucking pissing me. Cause you don't want my recipe, you don't even wanna try to bring out the best of me. Cause I'm the real deal and I don't even need pedigree for real.
From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help, the game remains the same. Too much pain, too much pain. From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help, the game remains the same. Too much pain, too much pain.
Now it's a hair thin line between love and hate. And it's about the same distance between real and fake. How the fake love that you thought was so real can leave you living with hate that you thought you could never feel. Leave you having to deal with emotions you ain't never felt. Too hard to bluff, but you can't fold from the hand you dealt. Heart in my back pocket, trusting nothing but God in my gut now. Relationships is barely conversation for a nut now. 8 years down the drain, thought I was giving my everything. Wound the drain of everything and walked away without a thing. Except the one thing that God gave me to remind me. Part of growth and development, leaving some things behind me. Whatever time I've got left is invested to make it sure before I leave my 3 C's of debt and stress free. Yeah, I done walked in the sun, so I appreciate the rain. Cherish every battle scar, why I survived the pain.
From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help, the game remains the same. Too much pain, too much pain. From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help, the game remains the same. Too much pain, too much pain.
All right. Man, say, man, I don't know what's in the air, but they got it. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is very important that I come to the family with this information I got. You know what I'm talking about? Salute, Sam, man. What's up, man? I know you stay busy. You know what I'm saying? You stay busy. Hopefully you got your mic set up today, man, so we can really have a good dialogue. If not, salute for just being in the chat, and I'll be reading the chat tonight. Excuse me, I'm a little bit up under the weather, but not contagious. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened, man. Nose can't stop running, but I got this because I gotta come with this news. But like I told y'all all the time, I tell you all the time, ain't nobody talking about nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a goddamn who shot John. You know what I'm talking about? This is real life events that I be talking about. You know what I'm saying? And to each his own, man, whatever floats your boat. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't giving back to the people with the information they need instead of the characteristics of these clowns, man, that gets old to me. You know, tell me something I don't know. I know it's a bunch of simps, wasters, you know what I'm saying, Stevens around here, man. I know that. You know that. You know what I'm saying? So watch from the sideline, y'all, in the background and do whatever. Don't salute. Just stay a fan. You know what I'm saying? That's just what a lot of people do. But real men stand up, man. Real men, real women stand up. This is gonna be it might be a quick show, might be a long show. Right now, I'm talking about life. I look at a lot of things on the news, and then you got to think about the news is just their news, what they want to put out. But I came across a couple of things. That I don't see nobody else talking about in our community. And then I start thinking about the understanding of grown folks. Or they got the age, but they think like a child. It's sad to say, but you know, I ain't trying to lead everybody to the water. You know what I'm saying? They probably, when I lead them to the water, guess what they might do? Push me aside, say me first. Nah, it ain't about a me first, man. It ain't about me first, y'all. It's about standing up for something. You know what I'm saying? Standing up for if you got a family, I don't even know why you're on here goofing. You supposed to be in the know. Oh, salute, man. Salute. Sorry about your loss, man. For real. Yeah. Sorry about your loss. A moment of silence. I'm gonna tell you some real gangster stuff. I said gangster stuff. I should have said real men. What's up, Hockley? Standing on business, man. The show I got tonight, I'm definitely gonna try to, and I'm gonna drop the platform because I'm gonna need a little help. I'm up under the weather, but this got to get out. I'm not caring about, man. I don't care about so much of my life going through the struggle I went through. If it ain't about business, standing on business, like Hockley said, man, then what we doing? Only thing we really try to do is show a lot of youth they don't have to go down that way that we went, right? Stop listening to them Wanksters, the Simps, and them Stevens, man. They look good, huh? To you, they look retarded. To us, I hate to tell y'all, man, y'all soft world that we living in right now, y'all too soft on these cats. Trying to be forgiving. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be forgiving. Salute, Scott, coming up in here. But I definitely want to put this out, man. While I think them pills might work. Well, I'm put this disclaimer out there. I will have to put the disclaimer out there because you know these folks don't want to get us to the truth. They don't want to get us to the truth, to hear the truth. But this is what's happening. I'm gonna do this disclaimer because that's what they want. This is what they want. Let me see. How's that gonna look? Well, I guess I'll try to. It's hard, but it's fair, bro. Play the rules out here, man. I want y'all to check this out real quick. Make sure everything turned up. For all them haters that don't think this is a disclaimer for the world to see, this is not my material. It's educational purposes only. I'm gonna salute everybody who came up with this disclaimer because it's been saving a lot of real conversation for getting copyrighted. But this right here, it shouldn't be copyrighted because it's knowledge. I know a lot of things in people's life they want to hide our story and show his story. We're gonna smash that his story bull crap. We've been doing it. We've been doing it for a period of time, man. But these clowns, these whites, I think they get a little beside themselves. They thinking what they say and what they doing in the world really matters, man. We're gonna stomp that on the ground, man. It's just so much childish conversation going on the internet. This is this is redundant, man. We shouldn't even be feeling like this, but I do feel like this because I haven't heard this this new disease. It's been here. This new disease, and I'm gonna pop it up. This new disease. I'm gonna see if that goes over there. This new disease, they call it. This is crazy, y'all. This is a little bit off topic, and then we're gonna get to what the thumbnail say. But I definitely want y'all to be paying attention to this because shit, I don't even know if I got it. I'm sniffing and stuff right now. But check this out. I wish nothing bad on myself, god dang it. But I'm gonna drop this. I'm gonna add this. And it seemed like my homie told me about this setup, man. Let me set that cord up all the way to the, the router and see if this works for me. Let's do that, man. Shout out. He know who he is. Appreciate you. Let's see if it works, though. Y'all stick around, man. I'm definitely going to try to work this system tonight because this needs to be seen, this needs to be heard, and this needs to be spreaded in the simple fact of sharing it to your loved ones. Tell them to stay out the way. I appreciate everybody that's coming in tonight, man. I ain't lying. The real's gonna be the real and fake gonna stay fake, man. You can't make this up. What we see on the YouTube, you can't make this up. And they characteristics, I think they just deaf, dumb, and blind, man. I'm tired of them. Don't never mention them no more over here. But we good though. Salute everybody coming in. This right here is what you see, and I'm gonna give you a warm up to it. It was stated, and I don't even think y'all heard about it in our community. But them other folks know about it. Hold on. Let me put my picture back up there. The other people know about this. Each one teach one. You right. The other people, let me throw that back up here. Man, stuff just going on. They don't want me to share this information with y'all, man. Let's get it, though. We'll work through it. This is a new virus. It ain't new. It's 4,800 years old. And I don't know why them folks keep digging in the earth. Trying to find, I don't know what they be looking for. Just to come up with some new diseases or something like this. But look what they done popped up, yo. So when y'all thought the apocalypse, y'all thought the zombie movies, y'all thought even before, the 19 came about, y'all thought before they even said the word flu. The pox, all kind of diseases. It's all in the lab, but it's amazing how they come out with these words and say, "Oh, look what we just dug up." Man, y'all wicked. Them folks wicked, man. Y'all gotta understand. Instead of watching these Tom, Dick, and Harrys on this goddamn YouTube, try to slide in and pay attention to a real grown man conversation because we're gonna have real grown man convo over here. I'm gonna do my best, but I'm going to stop it here now because now one of these can be straight through without us having a conversation. So I'm going to be quiet when it starts. And when I pause it, it'll be on one of those pauses where, did you hear that? Okay? All right, let's rock it.
Spread of an existing disease lead to a like look around the world supremely bleak.
Diseases and plagues that people into.
Oh, no. Let's run it back. Let's run that back. Because it seemed like it wasn't turned up enough. Oh, it ain't. Okay. I'm gonna run that back, man. I don't want y'all to miss nothing.
Could the global spread of an existing disease lead to a zombie-like pandemic? A look around the world paints a surprisingly bleak picture.
Nature is full of diseases and plagues that turn people into real-life zombies. The so-called nodding disease that we see at the moment in Uganda emerged in Sudan in the 60s. Little's known about it. It turns people almost to vegetables. You get kids affected by this thing. They rock backwards and forwards. They nod their heads. It affects their brains.
They look at times like they're near death or dead. ultimately it kills. But before it does that, these children can become violent. They become mindless.
But the nodding disease is not alone in causing disturbing zombie-like symptoms. There is also the...
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all can think this is a little bit over extreme because y'all always been hearing about this, right? But it's amazing as the video go on, the things you're gonna find out. And if y'all don't know, let me tell you a little something. They test all these diseases in Africa first, and then brings it to the United States. Let me say third world countries. They test diseases, and then that's where they get these clips. That's where they get these, trying to, not stimulate, but neutralize the birth of, us, where we can't have no more kids and stuff like that. They try a lot of things in third world countries because why? They rely on them to save them, help them out of their situation, of their sickness, right? So they tend to be more open to inventions. But check this out. This picture right here is going to start to make your head wonder. See, Hollywood already knew this. You follow me? And I know a lot of y'all be getting kicked off or something like that when I'm having these shows because they don't want you to know. They want you to stay deaf, dumb, and blind. But it's okay. Just go back on the replay and catch up with it. But it's like they didn't push this, and now they say they have found something that's gonna shake the world. That's gonna shake the world. So if your family is not on this channel and you want to tell them about this, I want to try to put the description in the bottom so they can go check out this information. But just tell them to come to the channel because here you go. I'm playing it.
The human variation of mad cow disease called variant Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, or VCJD.
It's caused by a mutated protein. There are new indications that VCJD can be transmitted from person to person through blood contact. On top of that, the symptoms are evolving. It causes you to go violently insane, so much so that some experts have recommended that if someone starts showing advanced signs of VCJD, you should lock them in a room until they die because it's 100% fatal. There's no treatment. And if that person who's violently insane attacks you, gets their blood on you or in you, then it's 100% communicable. To me, that looks a lot like what we think of as a type of zombie sickness.
Did y'all catch that? No, for real though. Did y'all catch that? Whereas a drop of blood on you, you can take you. That's how it happened in the movie. So I wonder, how did they know to make these movies like that? You ever think about that? Like, are we reliving life? Have we been here before? And this is how everything came about. The last time that nobody really cared about remembering, but you got to understand, how did them people get all that money? How is it wealthy and then it's us? I know we wasn't that slow, right? Sometimes you got to live life and learn from life. Tell me if I'm wrong, to even see what you gonna do with certain situations, man. I ain't gonna hold you, but I gotta have a break between these clippings, so they don't say I didn't. It's not a learning video, but this is an informational video.
If the cause of a zombie-like pandemic is an infectious disease, it may be only a matter of time until a local outbreak transforms into an apocalyptic global disaster.
The nightmare scenario is something airborne with a slow incubation period. Somebody breathes into your face and you catch this thing, but you don't feel ill for several days. In that time, you're in public places. You're getting on a plane. This thing could be halfway around the world before you even know you're sick.
And then it would have the ability to mutate to drugs, to our immunity. It may be that we are nothing more than the cattle to the virus, the harvest.
If a zombie...
Hold on. So at the end of the day, you tell yourself, shut down the whole goddamn world, right? Not to say anything, man. but to say everything. Catch me when I say it. They do that to everybody. Make them, the church was doing it, preaching to the goddamn. That's why I say I'm not upset for those who didn't hear my voice when I say don't do it. If you made it through that, but you still got to understand you might be a harvest. You might be a person that's carrying something for something else to come through to, never know. Don't trust these people, bro. Don't trust them. Y'all ain't learned y'all lesson? No, don't trust them, man. It's a lot of our people passing away because they trust them, thinking something didn't change since the 60s. Tulsa, you know what I'm saying? Experiment. That's why I was telling everybody, man, y'all better do y'all research, man, about these, not even the people on the internet. These boys just straight clucks. They ain't talking about nothing, man. They having conversations like females and playing games like freeze tag. Now let's talk about it. Now, another day. But that gets me so upset because what they could be teaching is how to survive in this bullcrap world. A lot of people are teaching that, but it seemed like, I guess I need to get these guys off my algorithm because I know it's a bunch of sharp cats, black entrepreneurs out there. I need to get these clowns about my algorithm. I don't give a god dang what Hollywood doing or what they doing. No, man, I think I'm in the chitlin circuit for real. So if y'all know somebody, give me about this this circuit, god damn it. Tell them to come to my channel. We'll start chopping it up. And I go over on their page, they come on mine, man. But clucks, I'm allergic to clucks, bro. Here we go.
Be like disease ravages the planet in our future. The world could quickly devolve into a nightmarish hellscape.
Imagine a rage disease spreading like a plague throughout the world. The government and the military would step in, rounding up the population. Attack its blood. Your civil liberties would cease to exist. You might be quarantined. You might be experimented on. You might even be killed. It would be the end of the world as we know it.
If we went 10 years in an unstoppable flu that destroyed brains, created zombies, there would be nobody there to do research. There would be nobody there. And that's frightening.
If there is a zombie-like disease outbreak in our future, it could be a spark that ignites the flame of our design. So Matt Moak, head of the Zombie Research Society, is leaving nothing to chance.
Just you do the basics. You need to worry about water. You need to worry about food. You need to worry about shelter, and you need security. This is essentially a battle flashlight. It's got the end. It's also designed to be a bludgeon weapon. So if push comes to shove, you can actually use this in the same way you might use it. It's got several different uses.
So how many of y'all just thumbs up got one of them as a flashlight? You know, we used to call them the cop flashlight though. I got a couple of devices like that to shock you, but I ain't gonna be trying to shock you. That means I gotta really have, that's a possibility that they can take that sucker from you, or they already coming with some kind. Man, I ain't got time to tase nobody. Now, hitting them side of the head, the body, or something. You know how we do it. That's what I'll be doing. So how many of y'all in this in my chat got flashlight, some kind of long machete? You know what I'm saying? What do y'all have versus not having nothing? Do y'all have? I ain't gonna say weapons. Yeah, I ain't gotta say that. But thumbs up if y'all prepared. That's all I'm saying. Thumbs up if y'all prepared, man. That's what I want to see. Thumbs up if y'all prepared for this information. For this disaster that's about to happen. Because at the end of the day, it's here. You don't even know how long. This is about a month ago thing that I found out when you say the 48,000 years zombie virus, they done dug it up. What you think the mad scientists are gonna do? What do you think they gonna do? Here we go. Walk with me.
Weapons are an essential need in a zombie apocalypse.
Okay, that's good. Now,
Because the reality is, others will have weapons themselves. Got a hybrid weapon, which is the Gunstock War Club. What I would really want to do is aim straight for the head with this. So you can down over the top of your head and hit right on the top of your threat's head.
hey, that look cute. But I tell you one thing, two things for sure, man. You think you gonna have time to get that form? Man, say that weapon right there, I call it bull crap. See, they thinking that they gonna be able to like it ain't gonna be a lot of things going on in their world, right? Man, that don't believe that hype, man. You gotta be fast. Your flexibility gotta be up to par, man. So that's that stretching you need to be doing, that workout you need to be doing. A lot of people think because they got the weapons, they're gonna defend themselves. Man, say, man, y'all better tighten up. If y'all haven't tightened up, man, this is close to the end, because the next video I'm gonna show you will let me know they would do something like this, right? They would do something like this about the next video, like the thumbnail that I showed y'all. They will do something like this to distract everybody.
12 gauge shotgun is very hot. With it.
I don't know if y'all can see that shotgun good. Can y'all still hear me? Thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay. Yeah, right. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. Too many movies, man. I bet you jump about that wheelchair. I bet you, right? Say for instance, whoever's pushing you, right? If you pushing yourself with the arm and all that, man, say, what if the person that's pushing you, something happened to them, and then you look up, somebody dripping, saliva or something on you? I bet you jump out that wheelchair. I bet you do. But see that shotgun right there? It need to get a heat shield on the top. Because if you shoot a shotgun for a period of time and that's your primary weapon, the barrel will warp, right? A lot of people don't even know that, but the barrel will warp. And that sawed-off part right there, man, your wrist ain't going to stay that strong if you be busting that sucker on the regular. You know what I'm saying? Because it don't look like, quote-unquote, I can underestimate him, but it don't look like he got that wrist strength. So why people be setting up this stuff, looking all cute, man, just don't pay attention to the individuals that's telling you this, but pay attention what you need to be on the shotgun. You need to get a heat shield, which is some kind of ventilation piece that goes over that shotgun. You can get it from Brownells right now, American Tactical. You can get it from all the places. You need to get it before trucking, which is another issue that's about to come. They start tripping with the trucking, the delivery. They already doing it. Y'all just don't know, but I know more than what I'm telling you. But access to the supplies is very limited right now. I don't think y'all heard about that, but it is because of diesel prices. So here we go.
I want to do and don't be under the
let it catch up. Sorry about that.
House. Easy to escape, many different exits. You need to be able to survive on your own. You need supplies, you need strategy, you need the wherewithal to live in a world that can no longer help you in any way.
So that's that. I got another one for y'all. That's that. So that wasn't even the one that I wanted to that was just a survival type thing and let you know that let me see if I can find it real quick. Thank y'all for being patient with me. Okay. And the only reason I played that, and I don't want y'all just to be in the ooh wee, right? But this is why I played that. I'm gonna put this up there. I just have to come on here. I'm a little bit under the weather, but IKIR TV, be real. Man, say do it because the time is so limited. You know what I'm saying? Time is so limited for this information to get out to y'all. A lot of people don't even know that, but I'm telling you, I'm gonna try to do my best to keep y'all informed. Yes, they like to call it delayed supply chain. Yeah. These truckers know what's up. I already know. And I can tell you some more stuff because the job I have now, bro, it's a lot of things that's they don't even know. Don't let another catastrophe come around. Y'all gonna find out Slugger knew what he was talking about. Like for real though. It's too many tornadoes, too many. I'm gonna tell y'all this. If you have everything hit at once, right? You having everything hit at once. The supply chain is gonna be with the demand of what's going after tornadoes, so they need the rebuilding material, right? So if all these states are hit, everybody need the same material from electricity, transformers, all that. Roads need to be fixed. You don't think it's gonna be a supply? Low supply demand, where they can get that stuff to them. Huh? Come on, let's think about this. See this too, where everybody be talking type stuff. It has no relevance on survival. It has no relevance other than watch club beat clubs. But on another level of grown folk stuff, it's not telling you us the food chain, the what is that? The packaging, the mail in August. That after we get through with this June stuff, I'm gonna tell you about what, if y'all don't remember what I told you in August, what's gonna happen with your packaging and your mail. Go watch some of them videos back in the Gap about 3 or 4 episodes ago. But I'm always gonna try to keep you on point on what to watch out. Quote for quote of what I say is what I stand on. I stand on business, man. A lot of people ain't standing on business. They still kids, man. Shit, they still kids. But check this out. I got something for you. I think that video is ready. Let me put this disclaimer back up here. Indeed. Appreciate everybody commenting. Y'all can have a whole conversation. Y'all meet each other. Y'all can conversate with each other. I know everybody's here for the information, but if y'all start a conversation, I just catch up in a little bit because, I'm just up here trying to pass on the message, man. Put that disclaimer back up here. I'm just glad I ain't gonna talk too long on it. Talk too up on it, man. They probably just do what it do. Y'all check this out. I gotta get them generators that boost up your house. Y'all get an electrician to put a disconnect and then add a breaker box on a disconnect switch with a breaker box configuration on side your house. So you just plug it up from the garage, but have yourself some kind of ventilation because at that time when everybody start losing their power and you're the only one house running, see, you need things like that. They will come for you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to spend about you don't have to spend you ain't got to spend too much on the generator. Just find one that's about 35,000 to 42,000 watts, okay? And it seems like you ain't lost no power. It'll be generating, it'll power up your refrigerator, your washer and dryer, your heater, all at once, man. But you got to get, I don't know if they're about that solar stuff. A lot of people going solar, but how they be testing that sun, covering up the sun, I don't think that's wise. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people do that solar panel stuff, but if they take the sun out, what you gonna get? You ain't gonna have no power. So gas, and make sure you got the gas storage for your gas where it's outside. It's getting very good ventilation. because you don't want to get that carbon monoxide and all that, man. So y'all see this, and let's go to the next thing. Woo-hoo. Oh man, appreciate everybody working with me, man. Let me see, catch up while this is loading up. Facts, loud and clear. Facts just running the fridge. Yeah. Do y'all know how to make them? Man, say so. Survival will be being quiet. That's the first step of survival, and staying alert. You know what I'm saying? Because even those you think that are your families, at the end of when the pressure busts a pipe, you never know what the next person is thinking about. So just make sure you're being safe. So you see all this on YouTube unfolded, right? People can't be trusted and stuff like that. Just imagine when crap hit the fan for real. You can't trust nobody because everybody got a whole agenda. You don't even know. You thinking that they cool with you and all that, man. Hey man, you the first one. You the threat, right? You the threat. Why wouldn't they take you out first and try to lead the whole program? Now we see this on YouTube. Yeah, solar is useless, Scott. For real. Seems to me they can darken up the sky. Hey, but you know that's that heart. Y'all better go do the research on that heart. Yeah, the weather can program it. Yeah, you got to understand all this stuff that we talk about over here is about survival and prepping and waking up, the masses that get them from distracted. Man, I didn't even like soap operas back in the day, but it's a lot of grown folks doing soap opera, man. Man, well, let's get with this, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm not understanding. They thinking everything is everything. Let me see. Did I get it? I think I messed it. Okay, it's gonna be here though. Yeah. A moment, y'all. Seemed like they didn't want me to play it because I had it ready. Oh, this will be a good one. This will be a good one, y'all. Stand by. It's almost ready. Yeah, it was on there, and it just, All right. Appreciate waiting and being patient, man. Like I said, y'all can communicate with each other, man. Really get this thing just rolling so people know they can come over here and have a real conversation. Even if they don't want to get on the panel, I will look down eventually and just catch up with y'all conversation. Don't think the words that y'all type is not being seen, right? Probably here's the next one.
Themselves out of their graves and start stumbling down the streets and eating the living. Food so a lot of dead and a bunch of other apocalypse stories. But what if instead of zombie humans terrorizing the planet, it was zombie virus? Recent discovery that possibility is far-fetched, then it may be phenomenal. Today, we're taking a look at zombie viruses, ancient pathogens that are being revived after tens of thousands of years as Arctic permafrost thaws and reveals a once frozen past.
We have all witnessed horrors of what one virus can do. The coronavirus brought the entire world to a grinding halt, and it took massive containment measures on a scale. What will happen if the world comes face to face an even deadlier strain of an unknown virus? Well, there could be many such viruses deep within the permafrost.
Viruses. Our planet is getting warmer. As it does, ice is starting poles leading to sea level rise. And by the end of the century, many communities around the world could be underwater. But something else is starting to melt too. Well, not melt really, but thaw. Permafrost, as the name quite obviously suggests, is permanently frozen ground. It was permanently frozen ground. Permafrost covers 15% of all the landmass in the Northern Hemisphere, most of it in Canada, Alaska, Greenland, and Siberia. As Arctic permafrost thaws, it's releasing all kinds of ancient stuff that's been locked away for millennia. And some of that stuff includes never-before-seen viruses. Last year, scientists observed a virus called Pithavirus, which had been frozen for 30,000 years in Siberian permafrost, come back to life and attack an amoeba. And while the Pithavirus is harmless to humans, many are worried of the potential release of other harmful microbes trapped within the permafrost, which may be antibiotic resistant and potentially deadly. So you're probably thinking, well, let's just call it a day, scientists. We don't want to avoid Jurassic Park, right? And we are fresh off that one thing that kind of ruined everyone's 2020 and 2021? Maybe not play with fire again, Sorry to disappoint you, but the scientists aren't listening. Recently, a team of researchers led by microbiologist Jean-Marie Alec brought from the dead a total of 13 zombie viruses.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? They steady digging, steady trying to find things to, like, population control. You remember the Georgia Guidestones and how they blew it up and all that, man? Once people started encrypting, breaking it down, what it actually mean, and then, we had all of a sudden this new, virus, right? Bacteria that came about, man, and the whole country went down, and now they digging up some more stuff. I guess that wasn't good enough. But then people still believing in what? The government? To do what the government do. Population control, y'all. Here we go.
Been lying dormant for thousands of years in the Siberian permafrost. The most ancient, a 40,500-year-old amoeba virus, has set a new record for becoming the oldest frozen virus to be revived to the point where it's capable of infecting other organisms. Scientific achievement, or is it a sign of something more sinister? Luckily, these viral experiments are taking place in very controlled lab settings. But as more permafrost continues to thaw, the likelihood grows of more pathogens being released into the air. Pathogens that could be hundreds of thousands, if not millions of years old. Perhaps dinosaur-era bugs that we might have no idea what to do with.
Exactly.
2 dozen ancient viruses, the oldest of them, despite being frozen for many millennia. The virus remains infectious and are being called the zombie virus pandemics due to climate change.
Reigning viruses. As these ancient zombie viruses
Y'all heard them use that word climate change, right? Right? They was pushing for climate change, but now they say, are we heading toward this discovery of all this stuff that's melting up under this dang ice? Because, that it goes to what they doing with the weather, right? They don't want to point the finger at themselves. I don't know. Why do that? Why do that? I hope I got more people saying nothing on here, but I know with the comments, it is still some people. I think they really
are woken up from their frozen slumber. They can potentially make their way up into the atmosphere. And then, in 2018.
Bruh, did y'all hear that part? I want y'all to hear that part. I want you to actually hear that part. Let me see. He said something. He said something, man. He said, rain down on us. See, they telling you how they gonna do it, right? They telling you how they gonna do it. But listen to this part.
They can potentially make their way up into the atmosphere. And then rain back in 2018. Researchers literally sky.
You see what I'm saying? So even when the weather is raining, because you ever walked outside and you seen what? that dirty. They said it was dirt from dust from South Africa. No, bro, they've been doing that. Why you think a lot of people is getting ill right now? Shoot. I wake up early in the morning and go to, and it's foggy. I be trying to cover up my nose. But last week I wasn't doing it. And there was a lot of mysterious rain happening, man. We got to understand one thing, two things for sure. We're at war. If y'all don't understand that, man, y'all need to stop coming over here. We're at war. This ain't no a scare tactic because they do that enough on the news. They do that enough in the church house. Like, come on, man. Stop it. Stop it. But yeah, we're at war, man. They putting stuff in the sky. Like, we ain't going to talk about it, but you know them trails, though? Yeah. Yeah. All in the water, lead in the water. They don't care. I wonder if Michigan got clean drinking water. That was just a hush-hush, right? That started to be a hush-hush. I bet the Senate, the government won't go down there drinking that stuff.
Up in the lower than the cruising basic research that ends upon really a virus guy each day. 800 million of them cover the surface per day. Viruses aren't harmful, and a lot more of them are actually amazing. They help with everything from our immune system to our gut biomes. They help regulate ecosystems and the evolution of life as we know it. Still, though, it's a bit unsettling to think that some prehistoric virus can make its way up into the air in Siberia and pop pretty quickly over to North America or vice versa. Or to the underworld. But let's down to Earth. Perhaps the biggest permafrost thaw in the world, the Batgaika crater, located way up in northeastern Siberia, could be a ticking time bomb for viruses and other contagions. The Batgaika crater is something scientists call a mega slump or thermokarst. It's been created by, well, permafrost thawing, but it's worth taking a look at how that actually happens.
You just need to get it.
Yeah, so we're going to stop it right there. Y'all can check it out. Go to that video. Scientists reveals scary 48,000 year old zombie virus. You can look it up on am I robotic? I think my thing is nose clogged up, but I'm gonna bring you this. The last thing that I want to bring y'all tonight, man, so I can go take some medicine. Can you share the link so that I can go find it? Okay, I got you. I'm gonna put it after the. Let me see. Can I do it now? Let me see. Hold up. Yeah, I put it in the captions when after I air it, or after I go back and just do what I got to do with it. I share it with you, Dolly. I sure will. But the last thing I want to show y'all, man, is this. A lot of people is trying to figure out. It's canceled. Okay. What's going on by June 1st? Let's get to the end. Let's get to the nuts and grind, right? Nuts and grind of the matter. Let's get So I keep telling people, what are these guys talking about on the internet? They thinking that they're going to make a lot of money. They thinking that, it's so irrelevant for what they say. And I keep telling y'all that. They ain't talking like grown folks. They talking like little kids. nanny, boo, boo. You know what I'm saying? All that bull crap, man. No, but here's some real conversation. I'm gonna do that disclaimer one more time. I don't know why I be popping these videos up so quick, because I gotta cover my bases. You already know. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me see if I can do it real quick, darling. Let me see if I can do it real quick. I see what you're talking about. That's it right there, Dolly. To that zombie thing. Anybody want to look at that? And also, I said I was going to drop the link so we can have a conversation. Sam, are you still there? Eric, still there? I'll drop it if y'all want to conversate. Just let me know. Anytime. 448. All y'all, man. All y'all. All right. Trying to drag this down. I'm still here, y'all. Oh, this sucker right here. I don't know why this thing. There it is. Uh-oh.
As the U.S. is close to a 1.4 Republicans, but as talks remain.
Hold on, let me stop it until it catch up. I don't know what's going on with that screen over there. Let's start it over. Appreciate y'all bearing with me. So, with the common code, which is zinc, yeah, and vitamin D, and sunlight. That's right.
as the U.S. inches closer to a default on its $30.4 between the White House and negotiators from both sides met for more than an hour behind those doors. The key GOP lawmaker called a candid discussion. Key issues in the negotiations include government spending cuts, unspent COVID relief funds, and new work requirements for federal aid programs. The White House and President Biden claim there is a bipartisan path forward. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy says a deal needs to be reached this weekend in order to pass legislation through the House and Senate before June 1st. That's when Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen warns the government could run out of money. The bills due that day include $47 billion for Medicare, $12 billion for veterans benefits, and $10 billion for military pay and retirement. The topic of the debt limit, a subject of interest at the G7 summit in Japan.
This is not generating alarm or a kind of vibration in the room. I would just say that the countries are keenly interested in what is a significant story, and the president has been able to tell them that he believes that we can get to a good result here.
President Biden ending his trip ahead of schedule to resume negotiations in person. Phil Lipoff, ABC News, New York.
So that's what we got. That's what we got, family. IKR family, man. Appreciate everybody sliding in and keeping it 100. But it's a lot of things that I would like to share with y'all. But guess what? Your boy Slug is up under the weather. So I don't know. It just hit me tonight. During the middle of the day, I was supposed to cut the grass today, man. Gave me another excuse, you know what I'm saying? Because it got too hot. If you ain't waking up early trying to get on that yard, then hey man, that sun will make you pay for that. But Dolly, is that gonna work for you? Dolly Bear, is that gonna work for you? That link I dropped down, is that how we can do it? You probably just have to. I'm thinking that's it, or you can just wait till the end of the show and then I put it up under the script. The captions up underneath the description part, so you can save it to that. But man, I wish everybody well, man. The 3 B's, remember that, man. You really can't trust nobody. Shoot, sometimes you can't even trust yourself, right? That's what they say, because you never know what you're gonna do up under pressure until it's at your front door. But me, and I think a lot of people come to this channel, man, we got our heads on, we got our heads screwed on tight, man. We'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Just understand that deceit, untrust, that's the new thing, though. You know what I'm saying? The fake individuals is considered to be real. And how do you know? You just have to go through some of the storm with they buddy. You see how many people fold up, or some people don't stand on nothing. Can't represent themselves. How they gonna represent you? So I just like keeping people out my pasture. So I ain't got to decide all that. Man, y'all stay up. Watch these haters. Watch these simps. Watch the Wanksters. Watch the Stevens. Stevens are known as Sambos. But I said go to Candyland and you'll find out who a Steven is. It's that Butler. Samuel L. Jackson played it, right? That's that one that don't want people to get off Candyland because that's not normal. That ain't how he was raised, right? He was raised to be quote unquote in that bondage. You understand what I'm saying? Mentally. He don't know no other way but Candyland. Candyland way. You know what I'm saying? You got to see it, and you can't mess with those people, especially right now. You should never mess with them people, really, because you don't need no characters around us. We don't need no characters around us. This is real. We at war. I don't understand why people can't understand that. Why? Because you don't see like Ukraine. You don't see none of that stuff falling on us. Devastation. But I'm going to tell you what you don't see is devastation of the mind, man. Devastation of the mind. That's on another level. That's that grown folks talk. A lot of people's minds is getting destroyed either for Percocets, this old experimenting weed. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing how everybody trying to make this weed legal, right? But you don't even know what they putting in that. You just trying to get high. Are you that miserable? Huh? Are you that much up under the rut of life? No, bro. And then people get on here talking like what they say, like what I say, right? What's my opinion? My opinion is gonna tell you to tighten up, stick your chest out, man. You know what I'm saying? Stick your chest out, man. Stand for something. I see something, man. Look, this ain't the day, man. You see, yeah. This ain't the day. And you know your boy, everybody that comes out and supports your boy. I appreciate everybody that was in the chat. Some, you know, pushing what I'm saying. Lay out in the sun and I mowed the lawn as low as possible. Yeah, because you don't want to get back out there. You don't want to get back out there in that sun. I know. Yeah, man, because I love the wintertime. You cut that grass one time, it'll take you almost to February, man. Yeah. Around Christmas time, you cut that grass and lay out them ornaments and stuff like that. You ain't got to cut that thing. You can edge it up, do the rest of December. But I think grass start growing back in February if I ain't lying. I don't care. I'm gonna cut it when I see it getting high. I just want everybody to stay safe out there. People are getting desperate. If y'all, whatever habits that y'all have, this is a safety note for the females and the dudes. They don't care how you looking right now. If you can grocery shop in the daytime, do that. You want to be in the house. If you ain't with your partners, you ain't with your family, you ain't in a nice area. Because when I say we're in war, that even for the guys on the street, man. People gonna start losing their job. I don't think that you saw that. I don't think that was the one. Shoot. What they said, let me catch up. They said the military troops might go unpaid. If y'all missed that part, I'm gonna elaborate on some of the things. I did some side noting. They said military people might get unpaid if they don't reach this debt ceiling agreement. And guess what they did? They took off for the weekend. So they had to pass. Look, man, I'm telling you, they had to come to an understanding by this weekend. And guess what? They didn't do it. So be expecting the unexpected. And if it don't happen, you was prepared for that, right? The troops might not be getting paid. Senior citizens may not get their SSI payment, right? It just stops. All this just stops, bro. Stock market could, plunge, interest rate could skyrocket. Estimated 7.8 million people could lose their jobs. Y'all don't think it's real? This would be a good time to do that rain cloud stuff, right? Y'all don't think it's real? Because everybody gonna be out there trying to get their survival on. That's why I'm saying start going to the store, change up your schedule just a little bit so you can stay more alert. Even though they start doing things in daylight, man, always be prepared, man. Have you something. That's all I gotta say. I wish everybody, but understand when I said 7.8 million people could lose their job. Okay? You see Silicon Valley, how it went down. That was a test run. Yeah, it's a lot, man. And I think, at the end of the day, I'm all for America, but at the end of the day, the chickens come home to roost, man. It ain't no time of the day when that's gonna happen. So everybody stay up, stay out the way, but in the way. It's your boy Slugger. You already know we go out with some What y'all want? That Pain Jam? Or this ain't what you want? Let me get a show of hands. Who man, I got all kind of. Oh, you know what? It kind of, the other songs I got is kind of My Young Life. I don't want to play that. It's the weekend though. I could play it. You know what I'm saying? I was featured on all these songs, but yeah, I'm gonna go get well, man, for real. But I'm gonna say, cause y'all need me out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, what's the world without your boy Slugger? Yeah, that way. Y'all have a good night, man. Stay alert. I'm gonna drop this one jam for y'all, man. I can ride and just, mellow out with it. Let's get it. I think I played it and didn't turn the mic up. Let me see. Whew.
What you want, this ain't what you want. What? This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. Nope.
This ain't what you want. 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 What you want. This ain't what you want.
Hold on. I always remember your boy so authentic, man. I come on up under the weather a little bit. Now, if I was really thrown off, y'all wasn't gonna get this, man. Then y'all be trying to wonder. But I'm gonna give y'all that news because I can't see y'all stand out there and watch a bunch of clucks and thinking everything is sweet. You know what I'm saying? While they stuck on Candyland, I'm trying to get my people off Candyland. You understand what I'm saying? So I come and sacrifice, you know, my I ain't gonna say my life, right? My rest to drop y'all these gems, okay? I want everybody to win. Yeah, I want everybody to win. All right, y'all.
Had it in and out with my girlfriend, my sister, family, boyfriends. All my bills paid, a nigga still need more ends. We say fuck a nigga. It look like we need more friends. Blame me for participation, it come from both ends. Garfield niggas only in for their own help. You got it on your own, but watch out for their wrong step. Keep asking for the shit, nigga get the wrong help. The recovery process can make you take the wrong left. All that shit held in, I hope you got some long breath. Admitting to your wrongs like you wrong, that's a strong step. I'm hanging on with all my might, put my life a strong belt. Pistol in my face, but I can tell you how the chrome felt. And through the storm and through the weather and even through the rain, I don't think they understand the underdog thing. And through the struggle and through the hate and overcoming pain, there's a blessing at the end of your tunnel, man.
From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help, the game remain the same. Too much pain, too much pain. From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help, the game remain the same.
You're doing great time for
pain, too much pain.
Now we living in the ghetto, riding metros, hanging on the shaky life, walking on jello. I used to want to be the one to say hello. Did it ever make a real friend, nigga? Hell no. I feel like I was better off mellow. Then I went and lost my cousin, thinking where the kill go. I tried fast, but I had to learn to sell slow. You did your job and took the rap, but homie, where your bail go? Now everything is just seeming like a mystery. It piss you off every time thinking about your history. We was cool, now you wanna throw your fist at me. All this because your girlfriend blew a kiss at me. Now he dissing me, I'm wishing he'll really stop motherfucking pissing me. Cause you don't want my recipe. You don't even wanna try to bring out the best of me. Cause I'm the real deal and I don't even need pedigree for real.
From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help, the game remains the same. Too much pain, too much pain. From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help, the game remains the same. Too much pain, too much pain.
Now it's a hair thin line between love and hate. And it's about the same distance between real and fake. Now the fake love that you thought was so real can leave you living with hate that you thought you could never feel. Leave you having to deal with emotions you ain't never felt. Too hard to bluff, but you can't fold from the hand you dealt. Heart in my back pocket, trusting nothing but God in my gut now. Relationships is barely conversation for a nut now. 8 years down the drain, thought I was giving my everything. While I drained of everything and walked away without a thing. Except the one thing that God gave me to remind me. Part of growth and development, leaving some things behind me. Whatever time I've got left is invested to make it sure before I leave my 3 C's of debt and stress free. Yeah, I done walked in the sun, so I appreciate the rain. Cherish every battle scar. Why? I survived the pain.
From my heart